50% or whatever. Outside, my head in my hands. I told her my name is Sam. She said, no, the one on your birth certificate. Your boyfriend ran from that diamond test cause they weren't legitimate. She Turkish Cypriot, but her car's Brazilian.
With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So Dallas will get the first possession. Here's Irving. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Here's Edwards. He takes it in, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Gobert.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game here. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself. What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's Edwards.
Oh, power it home. Oh, wow.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. And they doubled up Irving. Gafford with the ball. Over Gobert. And it's Gafford missing. Edwards with it. Gafford picks him up. It's Edwards with a drive. Got it. Edwards has got 6.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Davis a screen. Here's Irving. That one's good for 2. Irving's gotten his second bucket.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ had did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. To the middle. Randall. Davis with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Outside for Randall. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And Gobert with a block. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 8.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Irving is double. Thompson outside. The 3 is up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Dinwiddie. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Excellent D there from Davis.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's Lively. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Pass to Dinwiddie. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside. On the wing, Irving. Down low. It's blocked.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block it.
Here's McDaniels. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Dallas making a change here. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Irving. Gafford the screen. Irving goes in. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Irving's got 7.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Irving looking around. Here he goes. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Edwards, that's good. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal.
He saw the pass coming a mile away, was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Drills it from deep. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
Well, this is what makes Dinwiddie so dangerous, guys. His shot preparation makes him ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Outside Irving. .146 left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 3. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Rising up for the throwdown, major hops from Edwards.
Right wing. The 3, Gafford. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Edwards, so good inside.
Edwards flexing on him now, bully ball inside.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Washington. Back to Williams. Here's Davis.
Ball in from below the basket. Timberwolves ball.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. The shot comes out. Nice D from Thompson. Williams with it. He's picked up by Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Williams. Out to the right wing. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Right side, Edwards. Here's the floater. Gafford grabs the miss. Here's Dallas now. They trail by 1. Here's Thompson. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for Edwards. 8 seconds left in the first half. Here's Thompson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money. Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Minnesota leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Good work there as it goes. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing. This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, that's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents. Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And that one drops for him. And now a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Here's Edwards. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. It's a 1-point game. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Left side Irving. And here's Thompson for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Edwards driving. And he converts the layup. Edwards has got 27.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Here's Davis. Basket's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Randall. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gafford's got his first points in this one.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Irving with it. He's picked up by Conley. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And put your head down and go to work.
Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Rocking him right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Outside Davis. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. Marshall can't hit.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Down low. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And it's a 3-point Minnesota lead. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Davis. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
And Gobert with the stuff.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time. I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Mavericks trail by 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Davis, a screen to the paint. AD beasting down low.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
It's stolen by Lively. Back to Davis. Pass to Christie. And here is Williams. Here's Lively. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's Minnesota. They're up by 1.
53.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And here is Irving. Irving is doubled. Here's Marshall. No good from outside. To the inside. It's picked off. Here we go, 1-on-1. Right side, Irving. Called in by DiVincenzo. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. They lead by 1. Edwards with some muscle.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
That's tipped. And stolen by Gobert. From the right block. Rebounded by Marshall. And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Irving. The layup misses.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to...
Oh, throw it down! Nice!
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal, and he's able to finish off the break solo.
And he gets it to go.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Irving. And the layup is good off the glass. And now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Irving. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the technical free throw is good.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 5. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most. Arm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Here's Irving. It's blocked by Gobert. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Mavericks trail by 3. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thompson. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Edwards. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Now here's Davis. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards with it. Picked by Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. And he sinks it.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Pass to Thompson. 4-3. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Randall. Davis with a rebound.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. Both free throws good from Gafford. Here's Irving. Oh, he got it! He got it! Here's Gobert. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks, for Allie LaForce.
She see us have that G. Want my last name, but I'm feeling past this free. Yeah, she tryna get in my mind, I lock the door and pass the key. Yeah, I told that one time that shit never find another like me. Yeah, too bad I might make her my accessory. My mama said I rock like too much black, I might need me an exorcist. Let me shine forever. If it's time, I'm ready. I might turn no edit. Think this I haven't seen. Be the like me, she can never. Be a like you, I can never. I'm with the game forever. Getting fresh forever. Top floor, but we on the 5th level. Getting cash forever. Forever.
And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, she shaking that. She like a earthquake. I know I never say never. But I couldn't be like you, I could never. He said he couldn't meet a like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way.
Yo, be that like me, you can never. Yo, be that like me, you can never. Yo, be that like how I might never. Yeah, shot it right forever.
Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on and sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from 12, but that isn't Brady. But that doesn't faze me, I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. Yeah, having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you're doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look. They got me started, I'm back on my nigga and shit. I thought about for practice like I've been auditioning. Cut her off when she started a bigger one. Cut it. They use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got some for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and you can tell me. Boy, what I wanted, you can give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie. And this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make try to be cool, but I'm not for the I got the rock paper. I keep it like rock, paper, scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you did not. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta. Even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know I probably always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta pay the. If it want me, she gotta be a tenant. If she sending me selfies, it gotta be joining. Too many times I told these stop playing with me. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got some for hating on this. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Not now. I've been waiting on this.
I'ma bring you home, you roll my day when I be in the road. Why you can't leave me alone? It's richer than me and your phone. You just wanna be in the song. Hide on my sleep, reading the wrong. I'ma come see you when I got time, even though I got nothing to do. Trust that I lost my mind, so I'ma leave it with dude. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room. And make sure that you cross my mind, remember the fit in the room. Why you want problems with me? I'm the one gave you my heart with the key. Go take apologies. End of the year, you got piles. Don't tell me you're proud of me, even when you getting tired of me. At Fashion Week, snuck in my hand. Inability at 580, crazy colors in that. I got that in God with me. Social security protect my friend. Wonder what don't ride for me, and who put a price on again. I really hope she lied to me, cause I know the price to buy a friend. She said I'm leading her on. You took me shopping and leave me alone. Wonder who read me wrong. Wonder who really just good for the soul. How I'ma bring you home? You ruin my day when I'm beating the road. Why you can't leave me alone? It's richer than me and your phone. You just wanna be in the song. Hard on my sleep for reading the wrong. I'ma come see you when I got time, even though I got nothing to do. Trust that when I lost my mind, so I'ma leave it with dude. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room.
You better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that beat, cause I ain't working for free. Hello? I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my is the hottest.
Shout out to my baby icy girl for the win. I'm Clark Kent in the nigga chin in the put a dent in the. I was born to sin. Her money good up water and I'm learning to swim. Work too, she ain't breaking them in. I just bought her a new, now she spin. I can't get the in with it, she sneaking it in. And she pleading the fit, cause she ain't serious. And she setting all the trends, she ain't never on the fence. Gucci handbag, brother. What she spit was like your rent. Help your mans out, brother. He look broken in a. Watch your words too, I'm riding with a in a pit.
Boy, you better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that beat, cause I ain't working for free. Hello? I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my is the hottest.
DJ, bomb them, never stop. I'm on the go. I know you know. God know. I'm on the go. But bad man I try to stop me though. I'm on the go. Yeah, tell me what coming up off the show. Yeah. I'm so special. That's why boy, I pray me for girl and them want chase like petal. Thank ya. I'm so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Guy for no dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell. Me hear them shot, and I say them want me head pan black but pull it red pan that you better. Help poor people with them bed pan black. SSC a dirty heart you a got from that seat. Now them a say me mark and each time what them say me walk fit. Them lock me down and me can't forget. God Jehovah did a guide me, say me not regret. Yeah, I'm so special. So special. That's why them a pray for girl and them a chase like special. But I'm so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Life you know, dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell the same thing. Jack and Stephen at the swine for. In pharmacy too much that them blind for. One plate of food them sell out mankind for. Yes, you have yearned, so with the bag of bad mind. Besides, take them don't work, so Them want me shine for. Mickey them want what them want mix me in a for. I the same thing. Rise him 9 for. Every dirty work, Jah shall show them a sign for. Cause Jah make you special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why them want previous the girl and them want chase like petal. But Jah, I'm so special. I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why I'm Jah make you special. I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why I'm them want previous the girl and them want chase like petal. It's a special delivery. The moment live in the misery. But that day will never see special delivery. From my mother deliver me. I'm on the go, I'm on the go. But them bad man I want to stop me go. Jah know I'm on the go, I'm on the go. But them can't play me like the puppy show. Cause Jah make me special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why me them want previous the girl and them want chase like petal. But Jah make me special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why me them want previous the girl and them want chase like petal. But Jah
Yeah, this for the culture. Gotta keep it straight like Travolta or the crease upon jeans with Travolta. We was dancing like machines. A JB cape up on his shoulders or the Mike Prince pulled up out the holster. Same tree, it represent blackness from the passage. The past is alive and well, surprising like magic. The altar with his classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and begin to peel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sent. And it's tragic, we the fabric of any field. We make a static from a static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steal. I'm the smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you foreign to it, it's the real.
For the real, ones who build what we make here to stay evermore. You can't feel how it feels. You just fake in the phone.
If you ain't from it, you can love it. Just remember, bring a budget for the people who discover what you covered. We got a lot of problems, and the quickest way above it, not to shove it under bridges, but to fish it out in public. Instead, we try to hide it, commodify it, monopolize it, then we gotta buy it from outsiders we never trusted. From Congos to break beats to symphonies to deep bass, that's from Chuck Brown to heat waves to MPs. Cut down and replay the MCs that give us now, but keepsake to keepsake. It's a tough sound, a weak link. Deep fakes, give it up now or meet fate. No metaphor in the form of food, it's real soul. Not getting credit for the culture, getting real old. Not too many things in life that I would fold. Give it up or give it up, I'm getting real close.
For the real, ones who build what we make here to stay evermore. You can't feel how it feels. You just fake in the phone.
Keep the bag, King Walker.
Let's go, get some money, they playing. I told her take this and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. Talking to these weed, They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Best up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain over here, I put you. Yeah, I ripped that 5, but I put you. Let's go, 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 get some money. Yeah, I made some meals off my tours. Yeah, I made some meals off my merch too. I got yellow diamonds, Super Saiyan Goku. Deep, only on Pro Tools. Old lame, I ain't got no juice. Old lame, I ain't got no motion. Flexing on these like I'm Hulk Hogan. Yeah, let's go.
Hey, who I got next?
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Handle business. I'm on the industry and God is my witness.
Huh? No, you play it like about 2-3 times and shit, then you gotta pick something else, somebody else. See? Yeah, they ain't gonna let me pick them now. No, you can pick more than one. I think about 2 times or 3 times and then that's it. See who you picking. I got 15 seconds left. I'm gonna go with the Knicks.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Conley on the attack. For 3, Randall. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Outside McDaniels. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Pass to Randall. Tries again. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Randall's got 5 points.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Now Anunoby. Brunson with it. Randall's in his pocket. Brunson misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The kick out to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Pass to Towns. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Picked by Gobert. For three, Randall. And it's New York with a rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. From the baseline. Hart pulls it in.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Towns. McDaniels with the rebound. Outside Conley. Launches it from deep. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Brunson taking his time here. Pulls up at the elbow. Good as the jump shot falls. Brunson's got 6 points.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a three-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Trailing. Outside Payne. .54 seconds left in the opening quarter. Bridges misses. And Minnesota with possession here. Pass to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Left side, DiVincenzo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 4. For three, Randall. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Outside Payne. Misses in close.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's Minnesota up 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Minnesota in the lead. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men doors.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Minnesota. Back to Payne. Just 4 to shoot. 14 feet away. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Pass to McDaniels. The three is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 6. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And he banks in the layup. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Screen by Robinson. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
The drive by DiVincenzo. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Here's Edwards. After the basket by New York on the other end. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Knicks trail by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Towns. That one no good. Good D by Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All-NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Conley. Picked by Gobert. Conley with the ball. Towns covering. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. Outside Hart. Takes a 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Minnesota up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
For 3, Randall. And it's New York with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Bridges outside. Back to Towns. Outside Hart. The 3. He drops it from range.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Randall on the screen. Strong drive by Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man. Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
And it's Brunson missing. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside McDaniels. Outside for Randall. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Brunson. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota with the ball. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Anunoby. Soft touch off the glass. Anunoby's gotten his first points in this one.
Boy, how do you match up with OG Anunoby's length and athleticism? This guy is going to be able to get shots off because of both of those.
Right side Edwards. Pass to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 4. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Timberwolves on D. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Right side Brunson. Five to shoot. Brunson. What?
seconds and simply say, hey, I said something I was upset too, and ain't got nothing to do with it. And I'm done with it. You already admitted you was wrong.
Alright, well, I'm gonna holler at you. We gonna talk outside of this, Dre.
You were like, clear my name, and any and all means necessary. I don't care. And it ain't even gotta come out my mouth. I got every major platform around this in the big pocket. I'm the biggest thing on this shit. And I'm a jumper. You say what you want to say, what you want to say. You and I, something like get it right. Friday night, where's the let's take it to the night. Telling you, no time to be shit. More time to roll. Why just getting started. So if you do what you want, you're going to basically help put him in jail. That's what's wrong. You know, when people in the family, I'm not here. And the you do that, and I'm done with it. Right. You just said that like 5 times. And all I'm saying is all the police shit. That's shit. And didn't know that was I mean, you know, you did an interview with him.